Good evening. I'm Jimbothy, John Jones, the interviewer. As you can see, I've been taking some time off for recreational purposes ever since my news reporter Trisha Takanawa was hit by that bus.
I'm hearing.
And from then on, I decided to be a solo act. I mean, to be a solo act that's gonna be so great and awesome and amazing. And it's gonna be a solo act. Amazing and great, beautiful and awesome and amazing and great and spectacular. Good evening. I'm Jimbothy, John Jones, the interviewer. I've been traveling for a while now. I think I see. I think I see a temple up ahead. Wrong way, dingus. Hello. Is anybody home?
Hiya, kids.
Who are you?
I am Wally the Wave.
What the heck are you doing here? I thought I was going to meet an actual interviewee. This was a huge waste of time. And a disappointment.
Please don't leave me. My wife divorced me, my kids left me. Please interview me.
Fine. I'll interview, but only so you shut up.
This is a wave.
What am I looking at? There's no red circle.
You can't see it, but it's there.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Okay, I'll tell you. A wave is a disturbance that travels through a medium. A wave can either be mechanical, which requires a medium to travel through, or electromagnetic, which can travel through a vacuum. You're hearing me right now because of the sound waves coming from my mouth.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, why can't I hear you when you cover your mouth?
Both of these wave types are affected when they travel through a medium.
Okay.
So the sound waves can't travel through my hand.
That's so interesting, Willie. What happens next?
Interference is when two waves collide or interact with each other. A constructive interference is when two waves are in phase, or their troughs and peaks align.
Stop. What the heck does that mean?
If you look at a wave, you'll see that there's a highest point on every wave cycle and a lowest point. So if two waves meet and they have the same crests and troughs, the waves will make an even larger wave. A destructive interference is when waves are out of phase and the waves' amplitude cancel each other's out. Reflection occurs when a wave comes into contact with a reflective surface, like a mirror, and bounces back with a change of direction. An electromagnetic ray, like light, will be partially reflected and refracted upon reflection. For reflected waves, the general law of reflection states that the angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incidence. When a wave hits a curved surface, the wave will be reflected back. The waves will come into contact at a point called the focal point.
What exactly is refraction?
Refraction occurs when a wave travels from one medium to another. When a wave travels across mediums, there is a change in the wave's speed and wavelength, as well as the wave's direction of travel.
Pause, Willie. What's a wavelength?
Wavelength is the distance between two crests on a wave. The effects of refraction depend on the type of wave and the medium they travel through. Electromagnetic waves, for example, slow down when traveling from air to water. Mechanical waves, however, speed up when they travel from air to water. When a wave refracts through a medium that slows it down, the refracted wave curves inwards towards the boundary of the normal.
What do you mean by the normal?
The normal is an imaginary line perpendicular to the surface where the wave enters a different medium. When a wave refracts through a medium that speeds it up, the refracted ray bends away from the normal. A good example of refraction is a rainbow. When the white or polychromatic light from the sun travels through a raindrop, the different color waves that make up the light bend in different directions, which is why we saw all the colors separate.
Anything else?
Diffraction occurs when an object is in the way of a wave's movement path, causing the wave to bend around it. Diffraction can also be seen when waves travel through small openings. When a wave diffracts, the wavelength and frequency remains constant.
What's a frequency?
It's the amount of wave cycles that pass through a fixed point in a given amount of time measured in hertz. Higher frequency waves travel a point more times per second than lower frequency waves.
What?
Here, take a look at this pole. These dots are placed at the start and end of a wave cycle. You measure the frequency of a wave by counting every time a dot passes the pole in a second. We measure frequency in hertz. 1 wave per second would be 1 hertz, but waves travel very quickly. For the faster waves, we can use larger units like kilohertz, megahertz, and gigahertz. Sound waves bend around objects that have similar sizes to their wavelengths. Light has a very small wavelength, so only small objects affect its direction. Waves with longer wavelengths have more diffraction. Waves with shorter wavelengths have less diffraction. Openings that are similar in size to a wave's wavelengths causes waves to spread out less. Smaller openings cause the waves to spread out more. Smaller wavelengths can cause waves to spread out less as well. You can see diffraction with light. When light shines through a door that's barely cracked open, the light that enters the room starts out thin, then fans out. When light shines through an open door, it doesn't fan out as much.
Wow, Willy, you seem to be very knowledgeable about waves.
Yeah, I'm so smart.
But that lesson was really boring.
Would it be boring if it was in song?
What?
I heard you needed a song.
Yeah, Jimbothy John Jones thinks my lesson's boring.
No way. That is unacceptable. Luckily, I've been practicing my wave song just in case. A wave is a disturbance in a medium. It can either be electromagnetic or mechanical. A wave is a disturbance in a medium, just like my breakup. Wait, this isn't a breakup song. A wave can be interfered. Can either be constructive or destructive. Constructive makes two waves much bigger. Destructive makes different waves smaller. Refraction makes a wave bounce back. The angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incidence. If a wave is reflected and is electromagnetic, the wave will also be partially refracted. A wave is a disturbance in a medium. It can either be electromagnetic or mechanical. A wave is a disturbance in a medium, just like my breakup. Wait, this isn't a breakup song. A wave can be interfered. Can either be constructive or destructive. Constructive makes two waves much bigger. Destructive makes different waves smaller. A wave that is refracted moves from one medium to another. A refracted wave bends and changes speed. Refraction depends on the type of wave angle of